getting some gas, but I have a little topic I want to talk about throughout the day, so I'm just kind of checking in with you right now. But I want to talk about, should you or should you not go to college? And I'm going to probably restate this question in the car where it's more quiet, but should you or should you not go to college? And my answers and reasoning behind what I believe. Okay, so restating the question, should you or should you not go to college, and my explanation behind all of that. So, let's get on our way, because we got somewhere to be. When I was saying like, should you or should you not go to college, I'm not saying that as like, because obviously there's so many factors that come into it, and so many different things, like there's money, there's acceptance rates, and everything like that. But this is, I should say, like an overall view from a person who has an opinion on it. Because yes, I'll be the first one to say that I did not go to college and I do not plan on going to college, but that's because I have a different path that I think I've always been focused on trying to get this path to happen, but it's actually coming into fruition now. So that's kind of exciting, but I'm driving, so I don't really want to talk to my camera and drive at the same time. So that will be where we leave off for now. So I'm where I need to be, and there's a lot of people looking at me because I have my camera out, but that doesn't affect me in the slightest at the moment. Yes, it does. I'm really not feeling this right now. Okay, let's go. Usually I get here a lot earlier. It's 7:55 right now. I'd like to be here by 7:40. So in the future you'll see me get here earlier. But in the meantime, we got to get into this joint, as they would say. Break into this pizza stand. So, we're here, we made it, we clocked in before 8 o'clock, which is all that matters, and yeah, this is my office. I have an office, I have my own computer. I'm a big boy now. The other time you saw, like a few weeks ago, you saw me and I was not much. I was just a little boy crying about not wanting to go to college, and here I am, not going to college, so we showed them. Oh, I almost forgot to mention, there's one thing that I do every morning, other than when I first get down, get everything situated. There's one thing I do every morning when I first come in, other than put like my water down and stuff. I go and get a little Starbucks drink. But I'm not your typical YouTube vlogger who has this fascination for coffee. No, let me show you what Starbucks drink I get in the morning. So I didn't bring my actual camera into that little drink place with me, but I'm not sure how people are gonna react about me vlogging yet. So I'm keeping it on the down low, but as you can tell, I got some beautiful tasting hot chocolate. Cause I don't know, I'm not a coffee guy. I like frappuccinos, but not much of a coffee guy. Anyway, that's all besides the point. I gotta do a few things, but I will get on to my topic that I want to discuss, even though I'm not in focus. And I'll probably have you from that angle over there. Alright, so here's basically the thing about going to college or not going to college and all that. If you just put it down to the basics of the situation and don't try to do all the other factors that go into it, like money and such, the question that you should ask yourself when asking if you should go to college is, do you need that schooling to be able to do what you want to do? Like, obviously if you want to become a doctor, an engineer, or anything like that, you're going to need to go into some sort of college to learn and get that degree and get all that, whatever you need. But if you're like someone kind of like me who wants to be in the video field or in computers and stuff like that, you don't necessarily need to have a quote-unquote college degree to get a job. If you start creating a portfolio from whenever you can start creating that, and you start showing that you're actually talented at what you do, you can get a decent job or gig or whatever it may be and continue to go from there. You don't need to have a college degree, because I think nowadays, I think the world is slightly changing, and it's a different place to be than it was like 30 years ago, where you couldn't do anything without a college degree. But I think that's changing just because college is expensive. College, I don't know, there's weird things happening with colleges today that I think are causing a lot of people not to want to go to them, other than just pricing and stuff like that. But when it comes down to it, that's what I would say is ask yourself, do you need a degree to get a job in that field, or do you really need to get all that schooling to get a job? And for me, I didn't. I was able to somehow get some job at some place. I'm not going to disclose where I work because that would be stupid. But if you talk to me in person, I probably would tell you where I work, but online, keep it a secret. But yeah, you don't need a college degree to be successful. And because even me, like my last year of high school, I was being told by like all the teachers, my parents, the counselor at the school, that I need to start thinking about going to college. And even from like in 8th grade, I knew I didn't really want to go to college. Like it wasn't something that I saw myself doing, to be able to sit in the classroom, because once I was going to be done with high school, I didn't want to like, continue to go to school. Because school, the whole point of going to school is to like learn stuff, but you don't stop learning when you stop going to school. If you stop learning out of school, then you must be living a pretty boring life, or you must be very, very ignorant to think that there's nothing else to learn outside of school. So I would say every day since I've been out of high school, I've learned something new. It may not be drastically changing my life, but I've learned something. And to think that you need to go to school to learn more things, I think is a ridiculous thought. So, that being said, that's my take. I'll let you know if anything else changes. I'm currently working still, but I thought I'd come and take a few minutes to talk about that, because I was kind of going crazy just working, because it's only 10:45 and I'm here till 5. Yeah. You will never guess what I just found in the break room. Red vines, and I'm on my 4th cup of hot chocolate today. The thing is, we're in the last hour of work, so we got this. We're gonna get through this. I'll see you guys in a bit. Closing time. Open all the doors and it is now 5 p.m., which means it is closing time, better known as time to go home. Which means that this video is over because it's time to go. So, to recap what was kind of gone over, that was a squat and a half. To recap what was kind of gone over in this video. Should you go to college, yes or no? It all depends on your situation and on who you are. I need to put my water into my backpack. So here's my last little thing I'll say on this whole, like, should you or should you not go to college? If you can teach it yourself and you can learn everything that you need to learn to do it and get the job, then there's no need to go to college. But if it's something like becoming a doctor or anything like that, and you need to go to school to learn it, and you need to get the degree for it, then obviously you have to do that. But that's what I think. People probably have different thoughts. What do I know? I'm just an 18-year-old who just graduated high school and has a full-time job. So, I will see you guys later with my hot chocolate, the 4th cup of the day. You can crucify me in the comment section, but hot chocolate's way better than coffee.